Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Starmatske and today I am recording a bit of Total War Shogun 2. Now that that's out of the way, I apologize to everyone of Asian descent. That was horrible and I shall never do it again. No promises though. Anyway, I felt like starting a new series, and as you may or may not know, I really enjoy the Total War franchise, and lately I've been getting back into Shogun 2, so I thought it would be a good idea to record a bit of me playing the actual campaign. Now, I've played the campaign once or twice before, but I've never actually finished it. I also own the Rise of the Samurai and the Fall of the Samurai, but for the purpose of this series, I'm just going to stick to the regular Shogun 2. Because I played through the 3 of them, and I may be declared a heretic for saying this, but I think I enjoyed the original Shogun 2 campaign the most. So yeah, let's dive straight into it, shall we? As a clan, I'm probably going to play with the Shimazu, but I'm not quite certain just yet. Because I've played with the Shimazu to a great extent and I've really enjoyed them. I've played with the Date for a bit. The Oda are also quite fun, but the problem is that they're really in the center of the region, so that's a bit annoying when it comes to expanding, because obviously you're boxed in. The Hattori is pretty much the same. The Yuasugi, I think, like the monk clan, Tokugawa. They're pretty fun as well. Let's see what the bonuses are. No, that's not really. I usually look to the bonuses when I pick a clan, and the Shimazu, they've got a much better Katana Samurai, which is basically your main troop for, I'd say, the first half of the game, and then the Date, they've got superior Nodachi Samurai, who are, you know, the guys with the big two-handed swords. And yeah, they're quite fun as well, but the thing that I've noticed with the Date is that it's quite slow to progress, so that might be my fault, but I don't know. Maybe the Mori, they're the master of ships. I don't think I've ever fought a sea battle, actually. I've just never really seen the need to it. Unless you want to, of course, capture the isles on the in the north of the map. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to go for the Shimazu. And obviously, you'll all want me to play the intro movie, so I'll do just that. I would like to say that I am playing with the mod that converts every turn into a month. So every season is 3 months for me. Because I thought that you only get, in the vanilla game, you only get 55 years, and I think that's divided into 4 turns per year, I think? Somewhere around there. So that's like 220 turns. And for me, I really play as an economic player. I like to build up my little fortress, my little cluster of provinces before I really expand into the entire map. I've always played Total War like that, and I felt like this game kind of limits me in the regard that it doesn't give me enough time to do just that. So I've installed a little mod that basically just gives me 3 times the amount of turns, so that should be quite fine. I played the game on normal for now. I've always really enjoyed Total War on normal the best, so let's go for just that. Obviously, I'll go for the domination campaign. That's the hold 60 provinces, so basically that's all of them, I think. Yes, so I think that's all that I can say about it now, so let's dive straight in. The annoying thing with Shogun 2 is that the loading screens are really long, and obviously it's a big game. It's quite an intensive game as well, but yeah, I didn't really have that problem with Rome Total War, which maybe I'll do some videos on as well. I can't really say, but yeah, the loading screens can be a bit tedious. I apologize for that. I'll try to cut them out as much as I can, but obviously if I'm talking over them, that might be a bit difficult. But anyway, I think it should be almost done, and then you'll come into the intro videos of the Shimazu. There we go. I'll shut up for now.
1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the overmighty clans no longer obey.
That's the Shimazu clan right there.
The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Shimazu lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. We trace a line back to the first shogun Yoritomo. Loyalty runs deep in the Shimazu. It is in our blood, our traditions. And in battle, our swordsmen are the envy of Japan. No blade is swifter or more feared than ours. Bishamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Shimazu clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls. We are the Shimazu.
There we are.
This is an auspicious time for our clan. Not only have we established ourselves as masters of Satsuma province, but fate has brought us into contact with a trade ship from the far west. Shipwrecked upon the shores of Tanegashima, the Namban brought with them the promise of lucrative trade. More importantly, they brought teppo, firearms, simple to operate, yet deadly in their effect. Establishing trade relations with the Namban should be a priority, for their weapons could be the key to our military superiority in Kyushu. It is also vital that we begin to extend our power beyond the bounds of Satsuma. Osumi should be our first target. We are already at war with the ruling Ito clan, and its castle is dangerously close to our borders. It must be captured before the Ito have a chance to muster an army there. We may then proceed with their total subjugation, or alternatively, expansion into Higo. We are not currently at odds with the Sagara, the masters there. But seizure of their province will mean a source of superior war horses and a taste of total and lasting victory. With southern Kyushu firmly under our control, none of the other clans will be able to resist. Kyushu will be ours. But we must beware of drawing the ire of Kyoto. Should the shogunate perceive our growing influence as a threat, it will be necessary to defend ourselves against the shogun and his allies. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
Okay, so jeez.
Become shogun, military ruler of all Japan. We must defeat the current shogunate, the Ashikaga clan, capturing and holding the capital of Kyoto for 4 seasons. At this point, the emperor will declare our clan leader Shogun. We can make a bid for the shogunate at any time, although the current incumbent may preemptively attack us if we become too powerful. War with the shogun for either reason may result in other clans declaring war on our own in support of the status quo.
Right, so what this game really does is it does hold your hand in the first couple turns, because it really does say, like, okay, these guys are dangerous, you should take them out. These guys might be, interesting to take the province of, so it is quite handy in that regard. And I like the fact that it does that, because to me, I've been playing Total War for a while, and I remember that the first time I played Shogun 2 was quite confusing, because obviously everything is like very Japanese-esque, duh, and it can be quite hard to navigate. So, first thing that I'm going to do, as the advisor said, I'm going to capture the Asumi province here, and they are, it is held by the Ito clan, so I think I could probably do it with this army, but I'm going to strengthen it either way with a bit of Katana Samurai, the speciality of my my clan. So that'll take me 2 turns to get those guys. So in the meantime, I'm just going to build some irrigation as well. Because the thing I have noticed in Shogun is that if you forget to do the food, which is displayed in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, basically your entire economy collapses. You need to have the sword, not the sword, the food. Sorry, that's because I was saying way the sword. And let's do just that. First of all, let's master the way of the sword, because then I'll get some more troops as well. And let's actually no, let's not do that. Let's I'm going to go for equal fields first, because I have a feeling that my military will be fine for now, but I do want to have the increased levels of food. Oh, there we go. The Ito is already attacking my my province. So
Skilled swordsman with excellent morale. These warriors are the body and soul of any army.
there we go. Now I've got 2 regiments of Katana Samurai. I'm pretty sure there's a word for regiment in Japanese, but obviously my Japanese is a bit rusty, so I apologize for that. Okay, he has them now, so I should be able to take this army quite easily now. I've got my general, I've got 2 levies of Katana Samurai, I've got Yari Samurai, I've got some spearmen, and some bow units, so that should be fine. Let's see what that does. Yeah, the only thing that he's got is light cavalry, of course the general unit, and some bow units, so should be fine. All warfare is based on deception. Extract from the Art of War from Sun Tzu. So, let's see where this leads us, shall we? I have a feeling that it'll probably be quite easy to run over these guys. So, let's hope that it is just that. It does seem that they have the advantage of the forested area, and I'll start in the relatively unhidden area, but that should be fine, because I have great numbers, so... Then again, if warfare was based on mathematics, the mathematicians would rule the world. Right. So I've got 3 chances remaining to wait. The current weather is dry. I'll start deployment with that, because I've got some bow units with me, so dry weather is obviously the best for bow units, because then the bowstrings don't really get wet, and their arrows will fly further. Motivational speech. Right. Sorry, I just skipped that, but yeah, you know. Right. I'm going to deploy my army here in the... Actually, no. I think I'm going to deploy the army behind the forest. That seems like a good idea. Because then, actually, because if they come on my right flank, I'll see them anyway, and I'll be ready for them if they come out of the forest. So yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's place them here. My spearmen in the front. Move these guys back a bit. Okay, so my spear units. Let's put like that. The thing I like about these Yaru Yoshigaru, they're basically just well, they're not really trained soldiers as much as I understood. They're basically just, well, farmers that someone puts a spear in it into their hand. But the thing I like about these guys is that they can do this. So they stand really close and then they point all of their spears to the front, and that really has a devastating effect if you are going up against cavalry or something. So bow units. I'm going to put, actually no, Katana units in. I play Shogun in a very different way than I played Rome, because in Rome I would have put my spear units on the flank, but in Shogun I've noticed that it's generally a good idea to put them on the front. So I'm going to put my general behind them so that he can intercept from either the left or the right should they need a rise, and then my bow units can go behind my Katana units like that. That should be fine. Okay. Are they on auto fire? They are. Good. Okay, stop battle. I'm going to group my army as well so that I can move it within the same formation. And let's see, are they attacking or do I have to move? Let's see if they are moving. I don't think that they're moving. Okay, that could be helpful, that could not be helpful, because obviously they're hidden in the forest, so I can't really see the movement of their troops. So let's take away their advantage as well immediately, and let's move our army into the forest as well. We're going to put it here, seems like a good position. There we go. I'm going to instruct my army to run, there we go, and go and fast forward so that they move a bit more quickly. And then hopefully they are still where their general is, although that could be a ruse, so I'll have to watch out for that. Going to move my general a bit closer. Struggle the group again, okay. Let's see if I can move up this hill, because obviously an uphill battle is not really very desirable, but it doesn't seem like I have another choice. I think that most of my troops are hidden anyway, so that's good. Oh, they're the first of their troops. That is Shigaru, okay. Am I already... am I receiving arrows yet? Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm going to let my general go around. And then we're going to attack those bow units, whilst I move the rest of my army to the front. Actually, damn it. Just regroup this group. And then... no! Group my army like that, and then... no, 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 no. No, 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 stop. 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 Oh, dear lord, this is going wrong. Oh, dear lord, this is going... oh, no. I may have dissolved my formation. Ah, this is bad, this is bad. Okay, spear units. That was very stupid of me. Spear units to the front, immediately. They're ambushing my general unit. I thought it was a ruse. Okay, so I'm going to let my bow units focus on the Shigaru units there. Ugh, I hate it when the game does that. Now I'm going to let these Katana units intercept as the Shigaru right there. I also have the Blood Pack DLC, so that there was actually some blood, and to my knowledge, that is the first. Excuse me, that is the first Total War game that actually does that. So it looks like I'm winning here as well, so that's good. I'm going to move up my spear units to the front there. Those Yari units can go and take care of the bow there. And I'm going to send my Yari samurai for their light cavalry with the protection of my katana.
Units, my lord. Treacherously meant to ambush us.
Okay, so that's another Yari. Okay, so that should be fine. And then I got some bows here as well. I'm going to move those up here. And then I'm going to circle around with my general so that I can come into their back. And ignore the obvious joke there. Okay, so my Yari samurai are fighting their light cavalry here, which is a very good idea considering they're holding like spear-like weapons, the Nagita, if I'm not mistaken. Some I'm just going to continue the battle for now because I don't want any stragglers, so I'm just going to round those guys up. I'm afraid that the cavalry will get away from me, but that's only like 14 units, so I can cope with that. So I've won the battle. I'm just really like hunting down helpless peasants now. So yeah, it was a good idea to fight the battle in the forest. I'm just going to put it on fast forward so that it goes a bit faster, obviously. Get rid of those bow units as well. No survivors. Good. And that should be the last of them then. They'll probably be cut down as well. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I don't like it when the game makes me destroy my unit formation, because it does that from time to time, and I still have to grow used to the fact that I can't use escape to cancel orders. And I think I had that set up like that in Rome Total War, which is the Total War that I played the most. But anyway,